Good morning, everyone. It is not 10 o'clock as of yet, and I don't really suspect that a lot of people will be online right now. It's just me. But today, if you saw the little glimpse, I am making ice cream today. I'm a little ahead of the curve right now. Um, this is probably not going to be aired on YouTube for a couple of weeks. There are other projects that are in the wing that'll be popping up soon that are start to finish. But I wanted to show you how I'm going to make this. Ooh, yeah, this into an actual like a birthday. Say if someone's having an ice cream party, because summer will be coming soon eventually. And, there's parties all the time. So, what better, thing to do than create your kids a invitation so you don't have to buy them all online or even go to the store. You can make them yourself. So, excuse the hoarseness. It's been a rough morning. My kids are going to be here for the next 2 weeks, maybe longer. I'm not entirely sure. And they stood up late last night. It's like, woohoo, we have no school. It's like, yay. That's awesome, kids. This is amazing. So I now have to find a way to entertain them while they're here. And for their education not to go slipping for the next 2 weeks. So that's what I have to look forward to. Mm. But I got myself a strong pot of coffee, and Lord willing, that'll kick in soon. So, what we're going to be using: white for the liner. We're going to be using brown for the ice cream cone, and some nice lemony yellow, or is it limey yellow? And of course, strawberry for the other ice cream. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work. No, this is the same brown. I didn't even notice that. And I have a scrap white just on the off chance. Actually, I should be switching this white out for this scrap white because I'm going to try to use all my scraps here. You don't want to grab a brand new sheet. This is actually a scrap if you can see. You don't want to grab a brand new sheet, especially when, you have so many scraps lying around. You know what I'm going to end up doing? I'm going to probably have to color this brown as a darker brown because I don't seem to have a darker one, and you can easily change it with just a bit of marker, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's get started, shall we, on how we got this. So if you remember from the previous tutorial that will be posted on YouTube, but if you don't want to wait that long, you can always go onto my blog, Unique Designs by Monica, and check it out under Cricut tutorials on how I made this already so you can follow along. Now, I'm going to just do a start to finish, so I'm just going to grab myself a new one. Yes. And I'm even going to show you how I did the little crisscrosses on this as well. Hopefully the music is not so loud. OMG, it's Ari. Hello, Devlin. I heard you were in a meeting, so I didn't expect you were going to be online. Oh, that coffee's dark. All right. We're going to start off with a circle. Because, of course, all of my basic shapes are that. Basic shapes. We're going to start with a circle. And let's just elongate this just a little bit. Because, ice cream is not perfectly circled. And I'm going to grab myself little circles. And these are going to be the bottom of my my ice cream. And funny enough, I got this inspiration by looking at a drawing of a little octopus. Someone had, all they did was just do little circles around. I'm like, that kind of looks like an ice cream. And I'm like, and thus the ice cream was born. I think these are a little too big. There we go. That's much better. You can make your ice cream like with less or more. I just want my ice cream to look the way I want it to look. So I'm going to weld all these guys. Yeah, I want to weld all these. I don't want to make it too fancy. Are you welding? There you go. That's the topping of my ice cream. And I'm going to make this one yellow. Where am I going? There I am. Duplicate this and then move it back. That's going to be the bottom of my ice cream. And I'm going to have some strawberry. Now I'm not going to put the little kawaii face like I did for my my tutorial, but you can easily make a face. I've done tons of them, and if you want to see how I made up my faces, again, over on my Facebook page, not Facebook, blog, my blog. There you go. Now, for the cone, you can do it a couple different ways. You can do a square cone, or you can do the traditional triangle cone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off with this one. I'm going to put this one to the side. And I'm going to flip it. Flip. All right, I'm going to move this to the back. All right, that does not look right. So what I'm going to do is going to take it off the lock and elongate it to the size that I want it. Now, I'm making it this size just for the tutorial purposes. It does not need to be this big. Especially if you're going to make a card, you need to check out your size of your envelope and make it fit. But just for the tutorial, so you guys can see it, this is the size that I'm going to be making. So let's change this to brown. And for the simplicity of the card, you can leave it like that. You're already done. But if you want to go a little step further, let's do this. Let me move this to the side here and duplicate it. All right. I'm going to duplicate this. So if I make a mistake, it's not going to affect it in any way. So I want this to have those little waffle cone of goodness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this color just a little bit so there's a difference. Let's see. I'm going to make it a little lighter. There you go. Actually, it should be the opposite. This should be lighter. And this should be darker. There we go. Alright. To get the waffleness of goodness, I'm going to take it off the lock and make nice long little strips. By the way, Dev, is the sound of the music a little too loud? I need to know. So all I'm doing is just spacing these out the way I want it. And I just realized I have to go a little longer. Ooh, but I don't want thicker. Just want longer. There you go. I think I have one too many here. Yeah, I do. And take this one out. Just realized I just was making way too many. All right. That looks pretty good. That looks great. It's solid. Okay, good. All right. I just want to make sure that everything is the way it should. So I'm just going to align everything to the right. You can do the left or the right. Doesn't really matter as long as it's aligned. And then I'm going to weld. And then grab it and duplicate it. All right. It kind of looks like a prison cell cone. So I'm just going to move it to the side just like that. I'm going to take this one. Actually, I shouldn't have done it like that. I should have grabbed it like this. There you go. And then flip it upward to the desired coney shapeness that you're looking for. Let's see. Let's see where I wanted this. Right about there. Just want to finagle this to where I want it. And once I actually do have it where I want it, I'm going to select everything and weld. Good. Maybe a little more diamond shape. There we go. That's what I was looking for. A little more diamond shape. All right. I'm going to select everything and slice. What this does is slice through everything. So just pick and choose which one you want to actually have. So let's get rid of that. There we go. That's where I want to see. Alrighty. I'm going to move this right on top. Select everything and move it to the back. Ta-da! Now you got the waffle of goodness. So you have your plain one and the waffle of goodness. Now, to get the waffle of goodness in square form, you know, those hearty round ones that you can have your hand on. So you're gonna have, let's see, where did I start? I think I started at the top. And I'm gonna turn this into a slight rectangle, nothing too fancy. But I do not need to know how big I need to make this. So I'm gonna duplicate the ice cream. Okay, good. Then I'm gonna grab this one and I'm gonna flip it to its side. And now that I've realized that the rotate button is right there, I'm just gonna click 90 and that'll rotate it for me without any difficulties. I need to make sure that this is straight in the middle. Go align horizontally. Good. I don't know, this still looks a little too... That looks a little better. Select, and weld. Good. Now you could easily leave it like this, but you know me, I like to go a little more advanced, a little more organic, if you will, a little more realistic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself, oh, that's unusual. I must have clicked it twice. All right, I'm going to take this off the lock and I'm going to just angle this to see if it fits. That looks pretty good. Actually, that looks more than good. Oh, maybe a little more. I do like my ice cream cones to have a little border. All right. Now, we're not done yet. Let's get a little more close and personal with this shape. No. Closer. A little closer. Maybe a little more close. There we go. Really close and personal. Hello there. I'm going to grab myself a circle. And I'm going to move this in forward like that. Ooh, I need to get a little closer. Can I get a little closer? There we go. All right. Now this I'm going to have to finagle to get in there. I'm going to try to make it as even as possible and move it in. Move it in. There we go. Ooh, that still has a little bit of a bump on the top. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to take it off the lock and stretch it. Alright. Do the same thing over here. And let me make sure that this is lined properly. Is it vertically or horizontally? I want to see horizontally. Nope, I was wrong. Age-old question with me. Is this the right section? It's actually center vertically. There we go. And we weld. Ta-da! Alright, I'm going back to 100. That's what I'm changing right over here. There we go, 100. Moving back up. Alright, I want this color to look exactly like this one. So, I'm just going to pick it. And I'm going to pick it the same color. Good. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this because I want this to be sticking out. Once more like a pop-up. Alright, I want to make sure everything's right in the middle. So, oh my goodness. Center horizontally. Okay, I got that one right. I'm going to weld everything. Weld, weld, weld. Good. I'm going to duplicate this because I need a top and a bottom. But now I'm going to change the color. There we go. Now, well, actually, probably not going to change the color now that I think about it. We'll see at the very end to see if I change it. All right. Looks pretty good, but I can go a little step further. All right. And much like what I did with this one right here, I'm going to grab myself a square. All right. So I'm just going to make the line like this. And I'm going to just do the same thing, spreading them out. Now you can make them... Ooh, what was that? What on earth was that sound? Alrighty. Must have been nothing. Or everything. Okay, I'm just using my grid as a guide. What? There it goes again. What on earth is that? It's probably the mothership calling me. I'm kidding. Tell you, my computer is just making all sorts of sounds. Thank goodness I'll be getting a new one soon. Maybe. Hopefully. Alright, all I'm doing is collecting all of them. No, I didn't click that one. Click, click. And I'm going to align all of these to the side. There we go. Oh no. Come on, you guys. Come on. Let's do this again. Select all of you and weld. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. Wait, before I do, I'm going to move it. Like that. Yeah. And I'm just going to move it like that. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I mean, you could always stretch it if you feel that you need these to be a little longer. There you go. All right. And weld. All right. Select everything and slice. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need any of these. There we go. Ooh, I got a straggler right there. You see that? You see that little tiny little dot there? The way you can take care of that is just grab any shape. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it actually fits. And then slice. Now you can actually remove the whole thing. There we go. See, I don't no longer need it. And is everything moving around? Yeah, everything's connected the way it should be. All right, let's move this over here and change the color. Lights down low. Yes, I'm listening to country today. I don't know, I feel like a country mood. A place to go. I will understand. All right. And I think I'm going to just keep it to the same color. See, this is why you don't want to make any rash decisions until you know what your final project is going to look like. Facebook is messaging me. Oh, is that what that sound is? All right, I'm going to move this to the front. Make it nice and clean. Look at that. All right, why are you not going in there? That's unusual. It's a little off. You see that? All right, well, let's take it off the lock and stretch it. All right, that's a little weird. All right, I'm going to put it right there. It fits on one side, but not on the other. That is very strange. Okay. And take off the lock again. Just stretch it. All right, here we go. There you got your couple of different cones here. Let me just move back out. Hello. All right, let me move this back. Can I do that? Yes, I can. And there you go. You got yourself a delicious ice cream cone. And if this doesn't make you hungry for ice cream, I don't know what does. But these are the options that you can make just using basic shapes. You don't need something crazy to create something elaborate. You can just use the same basic shapes to make something elaborate. Did I say that right? Probably not. I mean that you don't have to go out and buy something to have something elaborate. You can make it with basic shapes. Ice cream! I want ice cream. I know, you are such an ice cream fiend. I tell you what, my husband can eat ice cream all day long. All day long. You know what? I need to put this on the lock. I don't want to change the shape. All right. Let me go back to 100. There we go. What's the shape? What's the size on this? Okay, this is 6.7 by 3.5. So that means 3.5 by 6 and some fraction there. I'd have to look it up later to see what 6.78 is. And it's probably going to show on the screen what that is. But that's still a little too big. And I'll show you why. Where is my envelope? I must have checked it. No, there it is. This is my envelope. And yes, this is a different mat. This is the other side of my mat. If you didn't notice, this is a 12 by 24, and I just cut it in half. So this is the other side that I have neglected to take because I wanted to use the other one to its full capacity. And now I have this, which is a little more sticky. But that's irrelevant. That's not why you're here. You're here to see the measurements. All right, this goes from 6 inches to 4.5. All right. So that's the size of my card. And so that means it's a little too big. So I need to make this a little smaller. Just a tad smaller. Keep it under 6 inches and I think I will be fine. You can see that the numbers are going down right here. Almost there. Okay, there we go. That's the size of my card. Now, it's 3 inches at the top. What you can do to meet the like the 4.5 inches, just to make it a girthy card, you can take it off the lock and just stretch it to meet at least like the 4-inch mark, maybe a little more. Ooh, I just passed 6 inches. I'm just looking at this number right here and this number right here. Let me see if I can get a little closer. I'm not sure if you guys can see that properly. All right. You see the number right here? I'm trying to keep it under 6 inches. And this is almost 4.5. So there we go. So say if you are, let's give you a for instance. Let me put this back to 100%. Say if, for instance, you are making a bow. And you want vinyl to go onto that bow, and it's an ice cream. Say if you wanted to make this onto a bow, what you would have to do is size it to what you want, and you're going to cut it on a vinyl. So say your bow is like it's a 3-inch bow, the tail of it is, and you just need to make sure you have that within that time frame of space frame. And just for reference, if you do put this on vinyl, be advised that you're going to have to do some layering. So I would highly recommend something like this. I would, number one, because it's the simplicity of it, And the more layers you tend to put onto a project when it's vinyl, you have to always contend with the heat factor underneath it. I may be doing a tutorial with vinyl soon, and the main reason why is I got some supplies here from the Dollar Tree. You see that? Look how cute that is. This is a $1 um, glasses case, and it does fit. You know, glasses. I mean, most glasses are not that big. It's a perfect case. It even has a bit of room, you know, for wider frames. So what I was thinking, I was actually thinking of making a project today with the ice cream and putting an ice cream here or even having a whole pattern of ice cream. But then I realized with that many layers, it's going to overheat the layers underneath. So that's something you keep in mind. I may do something a little more simpler and put it onto this because this material is, I'm not sure if it's foamy or latexy, and the size of it kind of concerns me because I have a huge iron, the Easy Press, and it's about this big, and I'm thinking about getting the smaller one so I can fit all these nooks and crannies. It's like the little tiny Easy Press. It looks almost like a little baby version of itself. That's the one I really want to get. So stay tuned for a project that I might actually do with that. Okay, let's go back to the project. I got a little off course there. All right, I am going to be doing this as a birthday card. So I'm going to get rid of these guys right here. Goodbye. You shall be missed. And I'm going to duplicate this through like that. This one is going to be my white. And I'm going to weld everything. This is going to be the liner. This is going to be the inside of it. This is going to, oh no, go back. This is going to be the back portion of my card. I'm going to weld everything. And that's the color that I want it. Now, the only difference is that I'm going to manipulate this just a little bit. All right, I'm going to grab my pentagon tool. I said polygon last time. Pentagon and my square. And I'm just going to pick a, just this location of how big I want this to be. And slice. All right. There we go. Man, that coffee's finally kicking in. I'm gonna flip it. Flip, 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 flip. And rest this on top like that. And make sure this is right in the middle. Horizontally? Yes. All right, before I weld this, let's get a little close and personal with this shape here. I'm going to make a line right here. Wait a minute. Is that going to work? If this is going to be a folding card and this is going to be right on top, there's going to be a bit of a discrepancy. I need to make sure. Okay, I just realized that. I need to make sure that it's going to be touching from end to end. All right. Let's do this first. Because I want the whole area here to be usable. All right, I'm going to do this 90 degrees. All right. All right. Now I know exactly where I want this. Hold on. Is this even? Did I even check to see if it was even? No, I didn't. There we go. Now it's even. All right. I'm going to grab myself a circle because I wanted to mimic this roundness right here. All right. I'm going to put it from this edge right here and then stretch. There we go. Alright. I'm going to select this, and select this. And then weld. And I'm going to move this back. So it has a bit of a bump. It's not that big of a deal. If it bothers you, you can always use your scissors to snip it to the right angle. But I think that looks pretty good to me. And I'm going to attach this. It's very important that this gets attached. All right. Is it going anywhere? Nope. It's good. Let's go back to 100. Kind of looks like a fire hydrant or a weird shape, weirdly shaped fire hydrant. All right, I got my colors. I got my liner, which my liner will go right on top, like that. See, and then you can put all the information where the party's going to be, when, whose birthday, you know, what you can bring. It's the perfect summer card, and it wasn't that difficult to to actually put together. Okay. I got everything. So let's go over. Oh, wait. I need to see. Let me go over to make it. And it's going to show me everything here. All right. There's my white. There's my pink. Aha. Is that going to be okay? Let's see here. I have a line on this. That goes to my 7 inches. Which way is my ruler going? Ah! Don't get all discombobulated on me. I just put you all the way I needed to. All right. This is going to 8 inches. 8.5. 8.5 inches. Okay. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So it goes right there. And 7 inches. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. This is going to cut into it. Oh. Do I have to go get another one? Yes, I do. I didn't think it was going to be that big. All right, bear with me. I'm going to have to cut this out on YouTube, so I'm going to stop right there for a second and I'll be right back. Well, nuts. All right, I'm gonna put this one here. So if it's going this way, I want to make sure that is actually 8 inches. It's 8.5 inches. It doesn't really say. And since this is 8.5 by 11, this way it's going to be fine because it says it goes up to 7, which is fine. Wait, I don't even know if that's the first color. Oh, stop getting ahead of yourself there. All right, let's see what the next color is. Yeah, you can hear my rowdy kids in the back. All right, that's good. Everything is good. I'm going to next. All right, what color am I having first? No. See, I should have gone to the top first. Be sure that you know what layer you're on. I am now on white. All right, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to have to put marker numbers on this like I did the other one. These are facing the wrong direction. This is going from 12 to 1. Oh, you can't even see it. Here I am rambling on. This is 12 to 1. Smart. Oh my goodness. I guess that coffee isn't kicking in as well as I thought. Seriously, if I say ice cream, my kids are probably hearing that right now. Did someone say ice cream? I heard somebody say ice cream. Daddy, did you just say ice cream? And he'll be like, nope, I did not. I think it was your mama. They'll be knocking on my door right now and saying, did you just say ice cream? It's like saying Patinkin. Manny Patinkin. I know that's an old reference, and most of you young people probably won't understand that. But that's from an old TV show called How I Met Your Mother. Manny Patinkin. Yeah, that's right, Devlin. You know what I'm talking about. All right. I'm good on this end. Let's check on this end. Good, good. Everything's spicy. All right. It's asking me to click it. I'm clicking it. Mmm. Ugh, cold coffee. Delicious. Manny Patinkin. You know, I didn't understand the ending of How I Met Your Mother. It made not really a lot of sense. Actually, a lot of the episodes didn't make a lot of sense, but it was a good TV show to watch while it was on. See how big this is? This is going to make a perfect, size for a card. Where is my envelope? Envelope, oh, envelopes. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. That is perfect size. And it's big enough for you to write all your birthday needs. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I got a perfect ice cream cone card. I mean, it doesn't have to be for an invitation. It really doesn't. But that's the first thing that came to my mind. Is like, if I received this in the mail, the first thing that I would probably think, ooh, I wonder whose birthday it is. Is this for an ice cream social? Are we having some ice cream at church? Or is this like, a pool party? Well, if it was for a pool party, it'd probably be like a floaty. Maybe I should make a floaty for a party. All right, I got this first. I'm going to put this right here. What's my second one? Pink. Come here. Pink. And my pink is about 3 inches, so I think I'm all right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 inches. I think I'm all right. And if not, then, I'll just have to readjust. Find another color. Be away from my pooter for a little bit just to look for, for another pink. How are all you all doing out there today? It's been kind of an interesting day yesterday. I'll tell you why here in just a second. Am I good to go? No lines, no nothing? All right. So we went to the store yesterday, and I gotta tell you, a lot of the stuff there was buried. And I'm like, people, stop freaking out. I mean, I'm sure people were freaking out when it was the scarlet fever, the Black Plague. I mean, it's not anything new. Viruses like this have come and gone. They have, and to tell the truth, it probably doesn't last for more than a couple of months. 6 months to maybe close to a year. And as long as you know how to properly use the things that you have. I mean, I have posted several methods on how to wait, what's my next color? This one right here. Well, let me just make it this way. Yeah. I just want to make sure that I got this. On YouTube, since 2014 to 15, people have been making cloth wipes, which is, another terminology for toilet paper, that have been proven for more than a year before they actually posted if whether or not it works and how to sanitize them. I mean, people have washing machines. It's not like you have to go to the river to clean these cloth wipes. I am talking to Loki. Oh, hi Loki. Say hi for me. I know he can't hear me. Hopefully he's doing pretty good. We have a variety of strange friends. No! Oh, no, again. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. Why did I do this? This is what happens when I get to talking. Sometimes I just need to shut my mouth. I really do. I have to start all over because I didn't see that this needed my scoring blade, which is fine. If I flip it this way, it's not going to affect it that much. It's not like it's right in the middle. Alright, sweet pea, I am sorry. I wasn't paying attention here. Are you alright there? You alright? Okay, let's do this again. Ooh, I need them stickies. What was I saying? Oh, I mean, even Rachel Ray posted like a week ago on how to make your own hand sanitizer. And it's not a new thing. Again, I've found a lot of tutorials that have been posted all the way back from 2015 how to make all this stuff. You know, how to make hand sanitizer, how to make baby wipes, using household items and things that you yourself know what are going into the product. Like I saw do it on a dime. Let me put that right there. She, you know, at the time her son was like less than a year old. Was that it? That's it? Okay. And she couldn't be going out to, you know, pay like $3 or $4 a container of baby wipes because that stuff is expensive. I mean, I have 2 kids, so I know. He is doing well. He says hi. Hi, Loki. So all she did was she got Burt's Bees. She has coconut oil, toilet paper, not toilet paper, paper towels, and in a container she got more than what was being offered in a baby wipe, and she labeled it as and distilled water. I forget this distilled water, and you know she was able to make almost a month's worth of baby wipes for her baby for less than it would cost her to get actual baby wipes. Ooh, excuse me. You can use that same kind of method for toilet paper. All right. Which way are you gonna bend? You bending this way or bending this? You're bending this way. Okay. There you go. All right. So I posted that on my Facebook page and how to make your own bread. That was another thing that I noticed when we went to the store yesterday. Bread was absolutely gone. So guess what we did? We grabbed some yeast. We had basically all that we needed at home to make bread. We had all-purpose flour, sugar, olive oil. All we needed was yeast. But even if I couldn't find yeast to make bread, there are other tutorials on how to make yeast not using actual yeast, from the store. Sure, it takes a little bit longer to have the yeast cultivate, but once you get it started, you can have as much bread as you want. It's just thinking out of the box. Oh, another nifty thing that I saw. Bless her heart. She passed away 6 months ago. But there was this lady that was doing YouTube channels at the age of 91. And she did almost 3 seasons of videos. 3 seasons. And a cookbook on Depression era cooking. So say if you're running low on food, she actually made a cookbook on how to make pasta out of peas, or out of canned peas, or with potatoes. It was simple recipe, out of the box recipes that I was just like, why have we not been doing this whole time? All right. Am I good? Am I spicy? Yeah? All right. So one of these, oh, wait a minute. I forgot. One of these is not like the other. This one right here, I'm still going to need. Oh no. I made that yellow. No, no, no. I wasn't paying attention. See, this is what happens when I get to talking. Oh, well, it'll be fine. So it's a little lighter than I wanted to. Maybe I can just darken it a little or redo it. I can probably redo it. I shouldn't be as lazy. I can redo this. Alright, it's doing its cutting. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I put you through a lot today. Alright, oh, it's cutting it out beautifully. I may want to darken it a little, but who knows. I'll put it right on top and see how it looks. And when you go to your local library, oh wait, no. Your local library is actually probably closed. I just recently looked at my library. Today is my last day before I can actually go to the library, before it's closed till like April or May. But you always have Amazon. Lord willing, they don't go out of, service. I know the post office will never go out of service. Even at this crucial time of a pandemic, the post office is like true to themselves. They, rain or shine, sleet or snow or coronavirus, they will deliver the mail. All right. Okay. Oh, that's a little too, that is too bright. Maybe I can soften it a little with, where's my other color block? Well, nuts. Oh, there it is. Ha 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 ha. Maybe I can make it a little darker. I mean, I was going to make it darker anyway, so that's fine. That is fine. Guess I'm going to be using the yellow for more than just the topping. That was really my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I got gabbing. And look, my mind just went astray and I wasn't paying attention what I was doing. This is why when I was actually working, I told people, shh, don't bother me. I don't want to lose concentration. Because I am one of those people that just lose concentration way too easily. All right. Don't talk to me. I'm trying to concentrate. Oh, I try so hard. I really do. All right. Here, rub, 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 rub. I'm gonna put you right here and right here. Get that on there. So there are other options, people. You don't have to go all crazy buying all the poor toilet paper. I've seen elderly trying to get toilet paper, but you youngins just keep on coming in there and swooping it before they can get any. I mean, the ones that we really need to be taking care of are our young and our elderly. And for our young, you don't even have to worry about that because you can actually make it at home, while the elderly don't have that capability. They're not as strong. They're not as fast. Just think of the elderly as really, really large kids. Very young, young, older kids. What am I trying to say? Like a baby is helpless, right? The elderly are no different. They're just, adult size. We need to be taking care of our elderly. We need to be watching out for them. It's not like they can lift, heavy amounts of objects. No different than a baby. All right, I don't need this anymore. Let's bring our project on over. All right. So, you know what I didn't realize? And when I had to cut it out, didn't make the back portion of this. I was supposed to make that and I didn't. All right, so I'm not done. I'm a little discombobulated apparently. All right, Let's go back to the drawing board because I wasn't paying attention. That's my fault, not your guys' fault. And as a teacher, I am sorry. I am super sorry. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I need to make another one of these. So basically this right here, but I need to change a different color to brown. All right. So all I need is just this right here. So what I'm going to do is going to go to make it, and I'm going to remove everything. It's really crucial that you remove this, or at least hide it. Go here and hide. It's not deleting it, it's just hiding it. So I don't need this. Come on, sweetheart, hide it. There we go. Hide it. I know that we get, as a society, accustomed to a certain way of living. And I understand that. I used to come from that myself, you know, being a city girl all my life. I'm still a city girl. Everything was like at arm's distance. You know, if I had to go to the store, I can just walk down to it. If I wanted to go to the movie theater, again, walk down to it. It wasn't that far. And I got complacent. I really did. And now being out here, you know, you have to, everything is not at arm's length. Living in Tennessee, there's a lot of rural area. Then, you know, you have to use a car to get to your destination, or walk a lot further to get to the nearest park. Where's my, did I just throw them all away? Yes, I did. Threw all my little pieces here. But one thing I have noticed is the people out here are a lot nicer. I mean, this is called the volunteer state for a reason. People are willing to help you out, and they're willing to show you how to live off the land. Like there are friends that I know that have goats, and you know, sheep, and cow. You know, they have farmland that they cultivate. When, where, and how. I know someone that actually does canning. You know, how to can foods for the next 6 months. And they're more than willing to help you, you know, teach you how to do these things. It's not like they're going to keep it all to themselves. All right, is everything all good? All right, no lines. Nope, nope, no. All right, I'm kicking. All right, this is the last piece before I start. That's what I really like about here. People are willing to help you. Not like California. Oh my goodness. My whole life I've lived in California, either the Los Angeles area to all the way to San Francisco. You try to say hi to somebody in California, they're like, "What do you want? Why are you talking to me?" I myself was that person. I'm not going to lie. You know, if someone actually smiled at me and said hi, I would go on the other side of the street like, "Oh, this must be some sort of a freaky person. Why on earth would they be wanting to say hi to me unless they want to sell me something?" That's the mentality you get when you're in this big city. You know, people are not as friendly. People are not as kind. And people think that there's an angle just when you say hi. And when you're in that mindset, you think it's like that all over the world, and it's not. It's a real eye-opener living out here. All right. Everything is cut. Everything is good. I do not need to shade this, and I don't need to shade this because this is my front and my back. So, how is this going to work? Well, you can use glue, which I'm probably going to do, because glue gives me the mobility that I need before it gets set. It does take a little bit of time to dry, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, if I was wanting to get this done and over with, I would have just used, what you call it, ooh, did I put this backwards? I put this backwards. No. I didn't set it on top to see whether or not it fit. Smart. Oh my gosh, I'm so smart today. All right. There we go. Now this is what I was talking about. You see how it has a little bit of a lip right here? We'll take care of that. You know, you can just easily cut that off. All right. Doesn't matter because I'm going to cover this up anyway. It's just more of a why? Why did I do this? All right. I'm just pinching it just a bit. Pinch, 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 pinch. So far, so good. Look at that. What? How do I turn that off? That is so distracting. All right. I'm going to go around and there we go. Now, if you were doing these as invitations, double-sided tape might be the way to go because it's a lot faster. And if you have like 20 invitations to do, yeah, double-sided tape would be the way to go. And that, see, now you got yourself a card. Now, since my my closure's up right there, I might have to do it this way. Because that way I can actually hide it and nobody sees nothing. See? It looks nice and clean. There we go. Alright. No, don't do this to me. This is a pretty simple project. To stop the Bing, close all Facebook pages. Aww. If I do that, you guys can see my screen. I wasn't thinking about that. Thank you, Dev. That would make some sense, though. That really would make some sense. Otherwise, the Bing's going to continue. All right. Too bad I can't switch it to a different camera. Wait, I can. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Ta-da! Wait, no, wait. Now you can actually see it. I guess I should have just left it that way. I guess I can. I could just do that. All right. All right. I'm turning that off. All right. Putting it back to the Cricut. Yes, I'm finished with it. All right. I mean, what? I didn't do anything. The Facebook was not up at all. I mean. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right, that's not going to work. Can I just put you here? Yeah, that'll work. Oh, you guys can't even see me. There we go. All right, got this glued. All right, I do not need to shade the inside, especially if I'm going to put information. I really don't want that all over the place. And then I use glue for this very purpose, just to make sure that it's right on top of it. Yeah, so don't worry about it now. Yeah, I'm not. I took it down. All right. Look at that. Oh, it's not a perfect thing. I'm just gonna cover everything so you're not gonna be able to see the white. But even if you do, look how cute that is. Look at that. You could even put RSVP in the back if you wanted. You know, you could do so much. A lot of people don't think that you can do anything with the back. You can just do so much. All right. This is going to be my top here. I could have just easily just taken that out. This one's not really necessary. I just realized that. And then I could put this one on top like that. Let's see. I may actually have to put this one on the bottom. Like that. Like that. Yeah, I guess technically I don't really need this piece. But since I cut it out, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it because I'm going to use it. Alright. I need a piece of scrap paper because I'm going to... well, this is not really scrap paper, but it'll work. Alright. I'm not doing anything to this piece. I will be doing stuff to this piece though. All right, I'm gonna have to make this a little darker. You know what? I'm gonna make it a darker yellow. Come on, baby. Come on. Are you stuck in here? Yeah, you are. So I'm just gonna go all over this. And this is again color block or box. No, color box. It's color box. There you go. That's looking pretty good. That's looking mighty good. All right. Let's see how that looks on here. Oh yeah. It's not as bright. It's not as in your face. So for this one, I'm just going to darken it a little bit. Let me see if this will work. Yeah. Okay. All I'm doing is, that's all I'm doing. It's just shaking this right here. Not doing anything to the middle because I don't wanna. And I'm just gonna glue this. Just flip this right on over. And I'm just gonna go down the line. I may not do every single line, but knowing me, I probably will. So I'm just letting you guys know, don't be all crazy out there. Always remember your neighbor. That's another thing. People don't out here really remember their neighbor, especially the neighbors across the street to the neighbors, down all the way down the road. People think about their neighbor. I even seen Facebook pages here in my community. Hey, by the way, I have extra this if anybody needs it. Free of charge. Don't even worry about it. I know it's crazy out there. I've seen posts like that, and it's funny. In California, you will not see happy-go-lucky posts. You will not see good news. Out here, they try to encourage you that the world is not coming to an end because bad news sells. If you turn on your TV, bad news. Turn on the radio, bad news. But what they do out here is remind you that it's not all that bad. The news will still give fluff video clips, like I like to call them fluff clips, like the good feel clips. Like it's not all doom and gloom. In California, you're not gonna find that. You're not. All right, good. I'm not trying to dog on California, but I lived there for all of my life. I just recently moved up here to Tennessee, and it's quite a bit of a culture shock for me. All right. There actually are people that care out here. There are people that mind other people. And it's kind of refreshing and kind of scary that, there's still good in the world. And I know that sounds weird, that it sounds scary, but in a world that wants to show you that there's nothing but badness, there is good. There really is good. And the good Lord tries to tell you, hey, it's not all that bad. I'm doing this all for a purpose and a reason. You're not going to understand it. You may later, or you may not. It's not really up for you to know. You just got to have faith that it's going to be fine. All right. Got a little out of whack. One of my little things are sticking out, but you're not going to even see that. But if it really bothers you, like it does me just a little bit, I'm just going to snip that off. There. You saw nothing. There you go. I should have shaded this. Maybe I can do a little bit of something just to, let's see here. I want some more of it. Yeah. No, you know what? I'm gonna mess it up. I can. My hands are shaking because I'm hungry. It's that coffee, I tell you. It's the coffee and the lack of food. It's almost lunchtime anyway. All right, all right, all right, all right. I'm good. I'm gonna put that on there. Alrighty, alright. If I'm talking too much, by all means, let me know. I don't want to be all political or anything, but that seems to be like a good thing sometimes. That there is good in the world, and you shouldn't be afraid. And this world is going to try to scare you to you to wits. It's going to stress you out, especially if you're relying on nothing on but yourself. There you go. Okay. No. Definitely this. Are you going to even show up? I know you're a darker yellow. Kind of. You're kind of, yeah. I mean, it's subtle. It's a subtle yellow. I didn't want to use orange because that's really strong. And I kind of wanted to keep it a nice, happy color. There we go. Alright, what's my next one? I don't have pink, so I'm going to have to use red. And this is a little dark. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It looks just like a darker pink. I just can't go crazy with it. I tend to do that sometimes. I tend to go a little overboard, especially when I'm coloring this. Alright. Done. Am I done? Yes, I'm done. I just need to glue this on. So then my first one is going to be my pink, since this one's a little darker yellow, and I don't want them to clash. I'm just going to put my glue around here. Alright. Good. Oh, that's looking really nice. That's looking really nice. There you go. Yeah, so don't worry about it now. Yeah. You're a little MIA there, Deb. You're normally like a big old chatterbox. I can only assume that you're pretty busy right now, so I'm just going to leave you be. If you're lurking, just keep on lurking. I'm not going to call you out, even though I just did. Alright. Come here. No, don't stick to me. Alright. That's good. That's good. Oh, that is looking mighty fresh. Look at that. Oh. That looks a beautiful ice cream cone if I ever seen one. And you can do the same method with the pointy one, like the little cone shape. I mean, you could add sprinkles, but I think it looks really nice without it. I mean, especially if you have to make 20 of these, probably the less decoration, the better. But if you really need to, you can always put embellishments on there. I know I have half-back pearls in here somewhere. See, I have half-back pearls, and if you really, really want them sprinkles, you can just use a permanent marker and change them to whatever color you want. Since these are white, I can change them to whatever I want, but I really think it looks fine the way without it. Sometimes less is more. And I think in this kind of instance, less is definitely more. Look at that. You got a beautiful card and enough room to write whatever you want. Even on the back. I mean, you could easily write the kid's name right here. So-and-so is turning 4. You can put a little number 4 right here. Birthday party. And then, put all the information, where, when, and RSVP at the bottom. Or, you can put a little note saying, check the back, and RSVP would be right back here. So just in case you need more room. But overall, look at it. Look at, look at. It'll fit into my card. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's ready to go. Thank you so much for stopping on by. I'm cutting my stream just a little bit short. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I hope I was able to teach you something on how to use your basic shapes, how do you can apply them to just about anything. I mean, if you really wanted to. There's another tutorial that I've made earlier in regards to pop-up. You can make this into a pop-up. You know, it would be the same kind of thing. Or into a box. You know, you can use this whole length to make little treat box. You know, put little Skittles in there. Or Jelly Bellies, ice cream Jelly Bellies. Thank you so much for stopping on by. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below or whisper me because we're on Twitch. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. I always post on Wednesdays and Saturdays, so feel free to come on by and check me out. Thank you so much for stopping on by. Have a good day.